What if I told you there's a place on Earth where compasses spin out of control, radios fall silent, and strange lights dance across the sky? A place where time feels distorted, and even the animals behave as if they're watching you? Welcome to Mexico's Zone of Silence, a place so mysterious, so inexplicable, that it's been compared to the Bermuda Triangle and Area 51. But this isn't just some local legend. Governments, scientists, and even NASA have all been drawn to this cursed desert. Tonight, we dive into one of the planet's most puzzling anomalies. This is the story of the Silent Zone. The Zone of Silence, or La Zona del Silencio, is a stretch of desert located in the Bolsón de Mapimay, in northern Mexico, where the states of Durango, Coahuila, and Chihuahua meet. At first glance, it looks like any other arid wasteland. Rocky terrain, cacti, and endless heat. But visitors and locals alike have long reported that something is off. Radios stop working, GPS fails, airplanes avoid flying overhead, and compasses? Useless. But that's just the beginning. The mystery gained global attention in 1970, when an American Athena test missile, launched from the White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico, veered hundreds of miles off course and crashed directly into the zone. Coincidence? Or did something pull it in? NASA scientists were sent to recover the missile, but reports suggest they weren't just retrieving debris. Locals claim the area was heavily guarded. Radiation readings were taken, and the scientists, they stayed longer than expected, as if they'd found something more. Some claim that the Americans were not surprised by where the missile landed, as if they knew something about the zone long before the crash. Could the missile test have been an excuse? A cover story to investigate what had already been detected by satellite scans? Locals say radios don't work in the zone. Walk into certain areas and you're met with silence, no signal, no static, just nothing. It's as if the very air becomes heavier, like an unseen force is pressing down on reality itself. Scientists have tried to explain it. High concentrations of magnetite in the soil, electromagnetic interference, even naturally occurring uranium deposits. But none of those explain the sheer unpredictability or the frequency of the dead zones. It's not just one spot. It moves. It shifts, like it's alive. Some geophysicists suggest the zone may rest above an undiscovered fault line or anomaly in Earth's magnetic field. But if that's true, why has it never been mapped? Why are those studies so hard to find? And then there's the wildlife. The animals in the silent zone behave oddly. Desert turtles with genetic mutations, albino reptiles. Locals speak of strange, oversized insects, some with glowing patterns. At night, even the coyotes howl differently, as if disturbed by something not of this earth. Are these just rare mutations, or evidence of long-term exposure to something unnatural? Some biologists claim the mutations are due to environmental radiation or chemical exposure, possibly linked to meteorites that have crashed in the area. But the patterns are inconsistent, isolated, erratic, and often accompanied by other phenomena like unusual atmospheric conditions and unexplained lights. Witnesses have even claimed to see humanoid figures wandering the zone. Tall, blonde beings with glowing eyes, dressed in strange clothing, who vanish without a trace. Aliens? Government operatives? Time travelers? A few locals refer to them simply as the Watchers. They appear when someone is lost, dehydrated, or injured, offering help without speaking. And just as suddenly, they disappear. No footprints, no trace, only silence. Depends on who you ask. UFO sightings in the Zone of Silence are common. Bright orbs that hover, lights that zigzag across the night. Sometimes they follow travelers. Sometimes they chase them. Even more eerie, the lights often appear after people report hearing strange buzzing sounds or feeling sudden dizziness, as if something is watching from above. Some describe a low-frequency hum, almost mechanical, that builds in intensity before the lights arrive. Others report a paralyzing fear, an overwhelming sense of being scanned or probed by an unseen force in the sky. Is this military surveillance? Or something from another world? Eyewitnesses have shared stories of waking up with strange burn marks on their skin after an encounter. Some say their watches stop, phones drain instantly, and time seems to stretch or disappear entirely during these experiences. Some researchers believe the zone sits on a powerful ley line, one of Earth's mysterious energy pathways, like the pyramids of Giza or Stonehenge, or the Bermuda Triangle. These points, they say, aren't random. They're part of a hidden geometry, a grid of ancient energy centers once understood by forgotten civilizations. Others believe the area was once home to ancient civilizations that knew about the power hidden in the land. Fossils have been found, ancient tools, even meteorites. Archaeologists unearthed stone carvings with unknown symbols, suggesting the presence of a lost culture, one that may have vanished without a trace. Could it be that this land was once a place of worship or sacrifice? It's as if this region has always been different, and perhaps, just perhaps, the ancients knew to avoid it. So why the secrecy? Some say the Mexican government has studied the zone quietly for decades, collecting data on its anomalies. Seismic activity, radiation spikes, even subtle gravitational shifts have been documented. Yet the reports remain hidden from public view. Others claim the U.S. military still conducts black ops missions in the area, aided by advanced surveillance drones and unmarked helicopters. Locals speak of men in black SUVs, appearing after each major incident, asking questions and erasing answers. There are even rumors of underground bunkers, hidden facilities used for joint research between nations. What are they looking for? Or what are they trying to contain? What if the zone of silence isn't just a magnetic anomaly, but a window, a point of contact between our world and something else entirely? Because sometimes, when you stare into the silence, something stares back. There are rumors of underground facilities, of secret radiation experiments, of portals to other dimensions. Sound crazy? Maybe. But when high-level officials go quiet, that's often when you should start paying attention. So what is the silent zone? A natural electromagnetic anomaly? A gateway to another realm? A forgotten crash site covered up by governments? We may never know the full truth. But one thing is certain. Something in that desert defies science, defies logic, and the silence that lingers there isn't empty. It's watching, waiting, and if you ever visit, don't forget to listen, because sometimes the loudest things are hidden in the quiet. Speech balloon, what do you think is really going on in the zone of silence? Alien technology? A natural phenomenon? Or something humanity was never meant to discover? Drop your theories in the comments below. Movie Camera subscribe for more secrets, conspiracies, and mysteries, only on the Unknown Archive. Until next time, stay curious, stay skeptical, and never stop questioning.